Hey, first graders. Okay, this week we are going to start writing our paragraphs with our opinions. So today I am going to walk you through and we'll kind of do this first one together so we can kind of get used to what it is we need to do. And as we're going through this, if there's a time that you need to have some extra time to work, you can just go ahead and pause the video and um, take as much time as you need and then push play again when you're ready to move on. Okay, so for what we're doing today, this is the packet that you're going to need. And here on the front, we have an example of opinion writing that Mrs. Rekoff did for us. And you can see on here the format that we are going to be using as we write our paragraphs. So let's look at what this format is and which parts of it we will use every time and which parts of it were her own thinking for this particular paragraph. Okay, so at the beginning it says, in my opinion, I think that August is the best month of the year. I feel this way because I get to see and meet new friends at school. I also think this because I get to go back to school. That is why I think August is the best month of the year. Okay, that is her example paragraph. So looking at this, I'm going to show you which parts you're going to use every time. On the first sentence, our go sentence that introduces the topic, we have, in my opinion, I think that August is the best month of the year. Okay, what is her opinion that she is sharing here? Okay, she is sharing the idea that August is the best month of the year. That is her opinion. Okay, that is going to change based on who is writing it. But the part that's going to stay the same is this introduction. In my opinion, comma, I think that, and then she started sharing her opinion. In my opinion, I think that. Those are the words all of us are going to use as we write our paragraph. Okay, let's look at the next sentence. I feel this way because I get to see and meet new friends at school. Okay, so her reason is that she gets to see and meet new friends at school. Okay, that is the part that goes along with her opinion. But she introduced that idea with the words that we're all going to use. I feel this way because, okay, and I marked these in yellow because this is where we are slowing down to share our thinking. I feel this way because we will all use that part. And then she moves on. I get to see and meet new friends at school. Okay. Then we have another supporting sentence. I also think this because I get to go back to school. Okay, so here she's sharing her own thinking on her reason for liking August is I get to go back to school. That's her reason for liking August. The words she uses to introduce that are the words we will all use. I also think this because. Okay. And then we have our conclusion. That is why I think August is the best month of the year. Okay, so here she ends her paragraph by restating her opinion. August is the best month of the year. Notice those words exactly match when we shared it up here. Oh, and that should have been blue. I'm sorry for doing that. August is the best month of the year. I'm sorry I did that in red. Okay, that is her opinion, so that's why I'm marking it in blue. And it exactly matches here at the beginning. August is the best month of the year. Okay, what I should have marked with red is the introduction to that opinion here in the conclusion, where she says, that is why I think. Okay, at the beginning we said, in my opinion, I think. Here we say, that is why I think. Okay, and it's our conclusion. So we're stopping our paragraph, and that's why I used red. Okay, so Blue is showing the different places where you share your own thinking. The green, yellow, and red show where we introduce our topic, where we slow down to share our ideas, and where we stop and share our conclusion and show that we are at the end of the paragraph, okay? So those are the pieces, the green, the yellow, and the red are the pieces that we will all use for each paragraph that we are doing. Okay, so our first paragraph this week is my favorite toy. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to brainstorm all the different toys you like to play with. And if you need to use a separate piece of paper to do that, you may. Okay, but you are going to take a few minutes to brainstorm different toys that you like to play with. Okay, maybe you like to play with blocks. Maybe you like to play with Legos. Maybe you like to play with a doll or a stuffed animal. Okay. And with each of these, if you have a specific one you want to name, like maybe on a stuffed animal, I know Jade, for instance, has a stuffed animal named Cupcake. So maybe she's going to write down Cupcake on hers. Okay. Or maybe with Legos, you have a kit that makes a pirate ship. So if you want to get specific, you can write down more details. Okay, but I want you to take a few minutes and write down some of your ideas of your favorite toys to play with. Okay, pause if you need to as you do that. When you're ready to move on, I want you to look at that set of toys that you came up with ideas for, and I want you to circle the one that you think you like to play with the most. And you know what? It might be different on different days. So just today, which one do you feel like you would like to play with the most? Okay. And that is going to be your topic. Okay. Then we're going to come here. And if you need to pause again, remember to do that. Okay. But we're going to come here and we're going to come to the beginning of our paragraph. And we are going to do the introduction that we all just reviewed on the other page. So we are going to do this green portion. In my opinion, I think that, and then we'll finish. Okay, so in my opinion, I think that. I'm going to start with a capital because it's the beginning of a sentence. In space, my space, opinion, space. Oh, actually that gets a comma first. Space. I space think space that space. Oh, I'm out of room. I'm going to go to the next line. I think that the space best space toy space is space, and you finish by sharing your idea. I'm going to do Legos. And end with a period. Okay, so notice we all used the same format. Okay, once you have that first sentence down, now we can move on to our first supporting detail. So we're going to look at the yellow sections now. And remember, this section that we did in yellow is where the part that we all write down. And then the blue is where we share our own thinking. So the part we're all going to do is, I feel this way because. And I don't need to go to a new line because I still have space. So I space feel, and I'm out of space, so I'll move down here. That space way space because, and share your thinking. What is your reason for liking that toy? What is one of those reasons? Okay, I'm going to use the idea that I can build a lot of things. Okay, so I finished my idea and I put a period. If you need to pause the video, please do so you can finish that sentence. Okay, now we're ready to move on to the next sentence. So this was our first supporting sentence, and now I'm going to do my second supporting sentence. So here on the second yellow section, it says, I also think this because. Okay, and I still have room to start here. And now I'm going to turn over my page. Also think this because, and now I'm going to share my own thinking. So I use those yellow. I also think this because, and now I'm going to share my own thinking. Another reason I like Legos is you can be very creative. Okay, so I've shared my thinking. I end with a period. If you need to pause to finish your sentence, please do. Okay, then we finish with our conclusion. So here the red, remember red means stop, so we're going to stop our writing with our conclusion. That is why I think, I'm going to use those exact same words. Okay, and then you may remember that we finished that with the same words we started. So down here we had, that is why I think August is the best month of the year. Here it was, in my opinion, I think that August is the best month of the year. So we use the same words that I used in the beginning. In my opinion, I think that the best toy is Legos. I'm going to finish by using those same words. The best toy is Legos. That is why I think the best toy is Legos. Okay, and you can finish your conclusion as well. And that should take you to the end. And tomorrow we will come back and we will write another paragraph. Now, if you want to draw a picture of you playing with your favorite toy, I'd love to see it. These will get returned with our next packet to pick up next week. Okay? Have fun writing. I'll talk to you later. Bye.